Mahatma Gandhi once put it. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. However, there is one quote a wise woman once said that deeply resonates with me. It goes, "I'm some kind of unrefined banana, yellow on the outside, white on the inside." This quote was made by none other than our queen, Aquafina. My bad. Wrong video. Today we're gonna be talking about Aquafina. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Aquafina. Yeah, sorry, let me start over. From the mean streets of YouTube to the stages of the Golden Globes, she has been through it all. Nora Lum, also known professionally as Aquafina, was once a small-time YouTube rapper, now turned Hollywood movie star. Back in 2012, she dropped a rap video on the site aptly named My Vag, thus costing her a job but setting her up for film and TV fame. 6 years later, Aquafina landed supporting roles in the multitude of films and TV shows, most notably having roles in shows like Girl Code, as well as movies such as Crazy Rich Asians and Raya and the Last Dragon. Back in 2019, she won a Golden Globe for her lead role in the film The Farewell, thus becoming the first woman of Asian descent to win a Golden Globe. Before she was Aquafina, she was Nora Lum, the daughter of Wally and Tia, a Chinese-American father and a South Korean mother living in Forest Hills, Queens. Her mom, Tia, suffered from pulmonary hypertension and passed away when Nora was only 4 years old. Following the loss of her mother, she began using humor to shed away the sadness that enveloped those around her. Like many talented young New Yorkers who have gone on to become stars, Nora attended LaGuardia High School, where she was a trumpet player. While the trumpet didn't stick, her nickname sure did. It was in high school that she was first dubbed with the stage name Aquafina. The name, which she dismisses as a high school yard inside joke, has stuck. College studies in journalism and Mandarin, followed by journalism and publicity internships, ultimately weren't what led her to the spotlight. It was the internet. While she was studying, she was also rapping, finding ways to culminate that awkwardness and turn it into hilariousness. Aquafina began spitting hot bars at the age of 13, and after a decade of spitting actual magma and making jokes, she went viral. Her first viral hit, My Vag, was conceived as a response to My Dick by Mickey Avalon. This was the heyday of Lonely Island and these types of comedy songs accompanied by slick music videos, regularly hitting millions of views on YouTube. My Dick is largely forgotten, however, My Vag has endured, and it's what really launched Aquafina into stardom. Even in the context of the era, My Vag was special. The years spent on YouTube prepared her for a bigger spotlight. Her part in Neighbors 2 was followed by a pair of true breakout performances in Crazy Rich Asians and Ocean's 8. Her acting career to date feels very similar to when a stand-up comic breaks through into the mainstream. Her work is part character performance and part showcase for her comedic skills. In a sense, you could look at her construction of the character of Aquafina as a decade of comedic acting training. However, her next pivotal role would have her shed her naturally humorous attitude for a much more heartfelt, somber role in The Farewell. Performance-wise, the film pushed the natural comedian to wean herself off of humor, which she admits she could use as a crutch. She quotes, "From a very young age, I wanted to make people laugh to defer from the heavy stuff." End quote. As Billy, the character in The Farewell, the actor's hammy energy is stripped away. She slumps her shoulders, she confronts, she cries and cries. Her performance is a portrait of vulnerability. proof that she can handle dramatic roles just as easily as comedic ones. With this, Awkwafina becomes the first woman of Asian descent to win a Golden Globe Award as lead actress in the film category. Awkwafina is internet royalty. Prior to starring in any shows or movies, Nora started on YouTube spitting super hot fire and making comedy sketches. Thus, with the power of the internet, began her ascension into the limelight. Suffice to say, our queen from Queens has risen from humble beginnings to Hollywood stardom, and we just love to see that.